Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. We have the biggest set of balance changes in Clash Royale history, and this is probably up to you to decide, but in my opinion, the best. Let's get into it. Starting off with the Cannoneer, he has been nerfed, but it is in a way a rework. The Cannoneer is going to shoot faster. He used to shoot 2.4 seconds. Now it's 2.1 seconds. So it's a 13% faster hit speed for the Cannoneer. The trade-off, he will now do 17% less damage, which is pretty freaking significant. So there are a ton of interactions that are going to change. All my interaction warriors in the comments, you guys can figure out what this changes, but the Cannoneer is getting a massive rework. It's going to change how he's played and change the effectiveness of him. Overall, the DPS is going down for the Cannoneer. Same goes for the Dagger Duchess. Clash Royale is nerfing the Duchess. The hit speed is going from 0.45 seconds to 0.5 seconds. As you can see, they have been updated in the dev build. It's an 11% like slower hit speed. This probably changes a lot less than the Cannoneer, but in my opinion, the Cannoneer was also much more oppressive than the Duchess. The Duchess is great in okay, moving on. Royal Chef has been nerfed. The Royal Chef maximum cooking time is going from 35 seconds to 38 seconds. We will take 3 seconds longer to cook when he is attacking something, and the minimum cook time when he's not attacking something has gone from 21 to 23. So they are overall going to get less pancakes in the arena with the Royal Chef nerf. The moment everyone's been waiting for, the Firecracker, I need to sneeze, has officially been nerfed, and she is going to start off with getting a knockback nerf. So you know how she's a pain in the ass and you can't kill her with anything other than arrows or like a dart goblin? She is now going to knock back 0.5 tiles less. So overall, a 33% nerf to how much she knocks herself back when she shoots something. Additionally, she will also be getting a sight range nerf. So that means, I'm pretty sure this is just a bug fix and make sure there's no freaky interactions. She has a range of 8.5 tiles around her. If there is something she sees in that range, she'll walk over it to target it. You've all experienced the Firecracker in the other lane coming into the other lane to go shoot at something she should not be shooting at. Now this will happen way less, or maybe not way, but a little bit less, as she's getting a 6% nerf to how far she can see to attack something. The Rage has been nerfed. They literally heard me. I promise you, when I made my ranking video, I did not know the Rage was getting nerfed. Okay, I would never. The Rage is getting nerfed. The damage is going, well, it's a rework actually, because the damage is going up. There's a 21% damage buff to the Rage. Why? I don't know, because we can't nerf something without it. The balances are overall great. I don't know what interactions these change, again, because I don't play the Rage. Outside of that one time I played Goblin Giant P.E.K.K.A. Rage, and it was like really fun. I got a ton of views. But anyways, the duration of the Rage is getting nerfed as well. So or not as well, but 18% less. So now the Rage will do more damage, 21% more damage, and last for a second longer. It will last for 4.5 seconds instead of 5.5 seconds. And this does not affect the Lumberjack. They quote, they are happy with, I don't remember the quote. They're fine with the Lumberjack. So the Lumberjack's Rage will not be getting nerfed. I'm pretty sure it's just getting buffed. So help us God. The Spear Goblins are getting a first hit speed nerf. This applies to the Goblin Gang as well. And they are going from 0.4 seconds to 0.6 seconds. So it's going to be a little bit less annoying when you face all the Spear Goblins and they instantly hit things. And it's not that big of a nerf. If you play Spear Goblins, I probably wouldn't bother changing out the Spear Goblins. This is insignificant. But hey, they're going to attack a little bit slower on the first hit. So that's kind of cool if Spear Goblins just beat your ass. The cries to nerf Miner have finally been answered, as he is getting a 8% hit speed nerf. So he will now go from 1.2 seconds to 1.3 seconds, lowering his damage per second and how often he hits, which is great because Miner is probably the best win condition in Clash Royale, or very close to it. He is absolutely unstoppable, needs to be stopped. It's a lot of, the support cards in the Miner deck, but hey, I will absolutely take a Miner nerf. Okay, Evo Snowball is getting a rolling speed nerf. It will now roll faster. Is that what they're saying? It goes from 0.2 seconds to 0.3 seconds. This is I don't know what's going on. I think they pop out of the thing faster. So it rolls and now it pops them out faster than before. So it gives you more time for your troops to recover from the Evo Snowball. That's what it is. Evo Skelly Barrel is getting a nerf to its death damage. This is the last nerf on the list, and it is going from 256 to 243. A 5% damage nerf. Again, if my interaction warriors know what that changes, awesome. Please do let me know. I feel like it probably changes something, because they wouldn't have picked that number if it didn't change anything, but it still feels pretty insignificant. The Skelly Barrel Evo is still going to be great. Now on to our buffs. The Spirit Empress is now getting a hit point buff to its flying form from 1254 to 1318, another 5% buff. The card is still just kind of mid. I don't think it's bad. It's pretty mid. In this game, if it's not great or it's not good, it's not getting used. So I don't think this is going to help. But hey, a buff to the Spirit Empress. This one really excites me. Minions, I think this also applies to the minion horde, are getting buffed. They are going from fast to very fast. They now move very fast. That's it. Maybe that changes something. I can't see anybody using this card over any other flying card, except for that one meta matchup where I use my arrows or my fireball and they whip minions out of their ass. Yeah, that's the only time we'll face minions. So, hey, they're going from fast to very fast. That's it. The Phoenix is going to get a hit speed. What the heck is this buff? A hit speed buff. It's going from 1 second to 0.9 seconds, and its crown tower death damage reduction have been removed. So when it explodes near the tower, it will do the full death damage, 238. It used to be reduced. It is no longer reduced. So if it gets on the tower, bang, death bomb, which is really nice. And the Phoenix is pretty underused, so both the Phoenix and the minions getting a nice little buff. Yes, we needed to buff the Zappies. Great, awesome. First hit time is going from 1.1 to 0.8, which is a very good buff. So they're going to attack faster. Originally, just going to get them more value and might get them to do something before they get fireballed or sapped or stunned or whatever, so have you. It's a nice little buff. Zappies might get a little bit more usage. I think they're still just going to be used in recruits. So the Golem is getting a buff to the Golemites. The Golemites' damage has been increased by 111%. Yes, that you heard me right. 48 to 102. So now it will be much more dangerous to ignore Golemites. And I guess that forces out more elixir. Just overall, the Golem needed a buff, so maybe this will do something, make the Golemites a little bit more useful and like harder to ignore. The Evo Witch. Now, Devil's Advocate, I have told them this will absolutely kill the card. The Witch now heals a little bit more, and a little bit being 18% more per her own skeleton, and has been completely removed the heal from other skeletons. I think this is a mistake. I think by the final balance changes, they will revert this and probably make it like heal from other skeletons 70% or 80% less. So I think she's just going to be completely useless if she can't heal from other skeletons, because why would I even use the Evo at that point? She's going to what? Survive for an extra 1 second? Are we dead ass? So yeah, I don't think this is worth it at all. But that's the current version of the balance change. So this one's really good. The Dark Goblin and the Evo Dark Goblin both getting touched up. So the poison duration for the Dark Goblin has been decreased to 1 second. Does that make sense? So it's going to be way worse against beat down and pressure like that, where there's a big push coming in. Every time he shoots, basically, he resets the poison, and it's going to last for like a second longer. That's basically how that works. So he's going to get, you know, where those situations where he shoots at a golem once and the whole push behind it is dead won't happen anymore. But he's going to be more dangerous because they are giving the normal Dark Goblin a damage buff. So he's going to do 12% more damage from 133 to 148. And to compensate for that, because the Dark Goblin is really strong, they're nerfing his hit speed by 14%. So it's going from 0.7 to 0.8. He attacks a little bit slower. His poison lasts for less, but still has the same effect. And he does more damage. Evolved Archers are getting a rework. The power shot damage now does 21% less damage, 215 to 168, and the power shot minimum tiles goes from 4.5 to 4 tiles. So they can be a little bit closer before they can use their power shot, and as a result, their power shot gets a decrease in damage. Their overall damage, however, to the normal archers is going up by 5%. So from 107 to 112, they're going to do a little bit more damage. Yeah, I mean, just the overall archers rework similar to the Dark Goblin. And the Goblin Hunt getting our last rework. The Spear Goblin deploy delay has gone from 1 second to 0.5 seconds. I don't know what that means. I think that means when they come out, they shoot faster. But the spawn interval has been nerfed a little bit by 6%. So they're going to spawn a little bit, like the delay when they spawn is going to be cut in half, basically from 1 second to 0.5 seconds. And they're going to spawn a little bit further apart. So they're going to do stuff faster, but spawn less frequently. And that's going to wrap it up for the balance changes. These were the largest balance changes we've had in forever. And I think they were very, very good. Let me know in the comments what you disagreed with, what you would like to see, what they're missing, and what they should change. And don't forget to like the video.